to Memorial Stadium, Lincoln, Nebraska, and home of the Cornhuskers. As we see a squad from the Big 12, the Baylor Bears, taking on the runner. They've got the big fellas out there, a 3 tight end look on 1st and 10. Use the play fake, now to throw. Going for a big play right off the bat. And that one falls incomplete. They tried to go over the top on 1st down. 2nd down coming up. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Trying play action. Here's the pressure. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face 3rd down. Looking to throw. Sends it downfield. And they wanted it all on 3rd down, but now dealing with 4th down. So the last thing you want to do is start the game, first drive, go 3 and out. They won't do that here. They might go 4 and out, but they'll try to convert here. He takes a chance and fires it across the field. There he goes. Turns out to be an easy conversion for this offense as they move the chains on 4th down. Really good job there. Don't force anything. Take your time, and he finds his man for the 1st down.
Yeah, and I think really good job by seeing the defense. Understand that they're dropping back. They're taking away most things. All right, get the ball to my running back. He can make plays after he catches it. Nice job by the quarterback seeing the situation and where to go with the football.
Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. Hands it off on the counter. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball.
Well, the offense is trying to go counter, but the defense blows it up, and they do it by getting penetration up the middle, setting up the tackle for loss.
On 3rd and long, he'll need to loosen up that arm. It's complete on the right side, and he was able to get back on top of his own fumble.
Man, when these...
And it looks as if they've buzzed down. Replay wants to have another peek at that last play. So the officials take a closer... Replay booth will overturn the call. They'll have to settle for a field goal attempt. This is going to have to be unleashed from 54 yards out. The field goal is no good. Kicker couldn't quite get it through, and the scoreboard remains the same. So Baylor's offense taking the... They'll be able to get off one more play before quarter's end. Off play action on 1st down. And he's feeling the heat, and he will go down. Final play of the 1st quarter, and not the way he wanted to end it. That's the end of the quarter, and it's Baylor holding the edge. And we've reached the end of one. Before we move on, let's take a look at our stats so far. Had a chance to talk it over during the break, and they'll start with 2nd down. Off the play fake. He fires one deep down the right side. And works it to the 40-yard line. That'll be a 1st down.
Man, this offense is so dangerous, Reese. They've got dudes all over the field that can make plays. There's a big gainer in the pass game.
You get a chunk of yards like that, now the defense is really on its heels. Handoff to the lone back. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. All right, guys, let's take a minute to think about Nebraska. Top 5 up to this point is really good. It's staying there as we get closer to the playoff. That becomes a huge challenge.
They just need to focus on winning right now. They're in position as a top 5 team to reach the college football playoff, but you've got to keep winning, and that's got to be the mindset. Coming into today, they have to bring their A game to the field.
And we're still in the middle of the season, so there's so many ways to still make a good impression for this squad, and we still have conference championships for some. We have great matchups that will decide, just like we've seen in past years, right? Comes down the stretch, who's playing the best.
He's got him. Good pick up there. They'll move the chains, and they're set up at the 41.
Well, it wasn't a great start for this quarterback, but on this drive, he seems to be turning the corner. He just looks like he's playing in a different rhythm. He's seeing the field better. It's almost as if the game is starting to slow down for him. I think on that last completion, it was a good example of that.
My old coach said you'll never go broke taking a profit. Take what's there, take the positive yards, and never complain.
And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play.
Phenomenal job by the defense that time, shutting down the option play. They knew they were going to see this in this game, and all week long in practice, they really focused on this assignment football, making sure the dive, the quarterback, the pitch, all taken away. Nowhere to go with the football that time offensively. The defense coming up with a huge negative play.
Timeout called here by the defense. It's the first one they've used this half. So the offense is going to go for it on 4th down. Trying to get it to the marker. Finds a crease at the 20. And he runs it. Wants to throw on 1st down off the play fake. Looking deep. And a big play on the outside. What a job to keep those feet in bounds and get the completion.
Well, Reese, you and I were talking about this before the game. How is this defense going to be able to deal with all the speed they have offensively? You saw them just rip off a big play.
And Jesse, now their head's spinning just a little bit. Give up a big chunk play, and it's right back at them. Gets it all the way down to the 39-yard line. It'll be a 1st down.
All right, defense, it ain't working, right? They're stringing together several 1st downs here. We're going to need to change this up, find something we can disrupt the quarterback and mess up this offense a little bit.
He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on 2nd down. They'll run play action. Rushes on him, and he's all bottled up, and now it's worse. The ball, there he goes down the right side. Defense has it, they're on the move. Touchdown, Bears! Plenty of time to work, not any time to waste as they take over here in the final 2 minutes of the half. Complete. At the 40, there he goes. They get him on the ground late in the half. They have the 1st down at the 41. Big chunk play to start this drive. Now they'll really try to take it to this defense. It's complete. All down, but they'll move the sticks as he picks up the 1st down. Passing game kept this drive moving. Let's see if they try it again. Showing the arm strength to the left. Over the sideline, and it's complete, and they've got a big play.
Man, this quarterback's been in a nice rhythm all drive, hasn't he? He's just playing on time. He's making good decisions. He's now got the offense at 1st and goal. I'd let him throw it down here. He has earned that right.
They'll mark him down at the 2. The excellent execution on that throw and catch. A very productive play on 1st down has now set us up with this 2nd and goal. Quarterback now on the run, still looking. It'll be incomplete. Tried to extend the play, but just couldn't find anybody open. The defense snuffed out any attempt to move forward on the last play, and now it's 3rd and goal from the 2. And he got smacked just as he released the pass. It's incomplete.
And that's a play on 3rd down. This offense just has to do a better job protecting their quarterback. Give him a split second more time to complete that throw.
He's got it. 1st down. He wastes no time and comes out throwing. Zings it complete to the right. And he's brought down after a nice gain. This senior showed some serious arm strength firing that one in for the 1st down. Last completion moved the sticks, and let's see if they try it again. Fires to the wideout. And it's incomplete, deflected, knocked away by the D.
Well, it's a nice job by the quarterback getting the ball out of his hands quickly on that RPO. He saw something he liked, just not on the same page with his receiver.
And there are flags flying as the pass ball's incomplete. We'll see who it's on. The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. And now on second down for this offense. Wants to go up top. And the pass is incomplete, jarred loose by the hit.
My job is to make sure that ball comes loose, and I got to go through that guy, use my shoulder pad, drive my feet, really be physical, because if he bobbles it at all...
Quarterback feeling that pressure, and he's knocked down at the 42. The Cornhuskers will punt this one away. First time we've seen their punt team this afternoon. I wouldn't quite call it a shank, but that's not exactly going to go on the resume reel. And this will push the offense back. Final stands of the game, and we'll start with the first down. The give to the tailback. Got enough for the first, and he's still going. That is just the kind of run you want when you're trying to close out a game. They've got it at the 37. It's 1st and 10. Use the play fake. Now to throw. Hit hard just as he released it on first down and just couldn't get it to the receiver. They're dealing with a 2nd and long.
I don't know about the decision that time by the quarterback. He may have been expecting man coverage, but that time the defense was in zone, and they did a really nice job closing the window. The intended target was not open, and that's why that one fell incomplete.
And when you're down later in the football game, you got to start taking some chances, and that was a beautiful run blitz. Great job playing the probability, understanding it might be a run to run some clock, and they guess right, and they make a big play for this defense.
Unloads to the wideout. It's complete. Nice job to pick up the first down, and they'll spot it at the 42. And the Huskers are moving quickly down the field. Wants to throw on first down. Going to try to get it himself. He stops him at the 31, but not before. He picks up 10 yards on the play. Offense threatening, 1st and 10 from the 31. Leaves it with the running back. And how about the efficiency on that one? It'll bring up 2nd and 4.
At this point of the game, the offense has the lead, and the offensive coordinator knows they want to keep running the football. So he's going back, he's looking at his playlist, and he's saying, which runs work the best for me in this game? What can I lean on right here to make sure we win this one?
The Huskers come to the ball trying to pick up this 3rd and short. They'll try to get it through the air. Caught in the backfield, it's busted. That'll be enough for the first down, and now they've got it at the 15-yard line. The Cornhuskers come to the line with a fresh set of downs. They're looking to pass from the red zone. He's got it on the run. They get him stopped at the 2, but it'll be 1st and goal. So this offense with an opportunity to put this game in a hammerlock if they can score and bleed the clock. He never had a chance on the draw, tackled almost as soon as he got the ball.
And this is where the offense just breathes. Just take your time, huddle up. I'm in absolutely no hurry. I got the lead. I want to continue to run that clock. No false starts, no penalties. Let that clock tick down, and then punch it in the end zone to add to this lead.
Trying to find the end zone. Defense uses a timeout quickly, trying to get that ball back and preserve time for their offense. As they come to the line on 3rd down, already 2 for 2 on this drive, going for the hatch. And he takes it in for us. Now the offense will try to run out the clock with the lead. off the bootleg, wants to throw it. With the catch, it's busted. Inside the 35, knocked out of bounds. This offense with a big play, and they'll mark it at the 33. They'll snap it from the 34 on 1st and 10. Use the play fake, now to throw. Got his man quickly. And he was knocked down immediately. Very short pickup on that one. Timeout called there by the defense, desperate to get the ball back and save as much time as possible. Here comes the offense on 2nd down. Looking to fire. Quick completion on the out route. He steps out of bounds, but he's got enough for a 1st down.
And obviously, getting the completion, it's a killer. They get a new set of downs. You got to find a way to make a play now. The saving grace, I guess, Jesse, is he ran out of bounds and stopped the clock, so at least the clock is a problem.
Yeah, and David, it's just a situation right now. Defensively, I think you just got to take more chances, right? You may have to blitz, you may have to sell out, you might risk giving up a big play, but it's just so critical at this juncture of the game that you're able to retake possession to give yourself a chance to win.
The offense pops it up. And what a break to get that football back. At this juncture, that would have been catastrophe. And the Huskers line up trying to move the sticks on 3rd and short. To the ground to try to move the chains. He gives them a fresh set of downs, and this one will be 1st and goal from the 6. The Huskers kept this drive moving on the ground, now back to work. They'll dial up the run on 1st and goal. He works his way all the way down to the 3, and the defense is reeling.
It's really important at this point of the game late that they at least get a field goal here to make this a 2-possession game. So they're staying conservative. They're running the football, keeping it on the ground to execute that idea.
They've softened them up with a run. Now to throw it. And couldn't ask for better starting field position for this offense. Quarterback making adjustments. Looking to throw on 1st down. Fires deep toward the end zone. And good coverage there to knock it away and deny the score.
That's a great play by the defensive back, swatting away that football on that deep pass.
On 2nd down, he'll try to make the connection. He's not afraid to go deep. Touchdown, Nebraska! And the route is on. With that last score, things comfortable here in the 4th as they are headed to a 7-1 record. All business today for this ball club. They come out and they get the win.
And that's all that matters. It's not always pretty. You don't always do everything you want to do or check all the boxes. But at the end of the game, Jesse, you want that W.
No doubt about it. They made the plays they needed to make in order to get this win. I thought the quarterback showed tremendous poise, good leadership throughout the course of the game. Defense made stops when they had to make them. So, right, there were some things that are going to need to clean up moving forward, but ultimately they were the better team today.
That will put the wrap on things from here.